Hello, boys and girls. Thank you for joining me today. Thank you for joining me this afternoon when we want to talk about living and non-living. So last Friday we were talking about things that were growing. Remember, we went outside and we looked at my little grass on my front lawn that was growing. We don't have any flowers here, but we have trees and plants that are growing, and maybe you've seen some beautiful flowers growing. We read a story about the girl that was trying to grow a plant, and she was trying to feed it pizza, but plants don't want pizza or dog bones. Plants want sunshine and rain, right? And plants grow because they are alive. So when they're eating, which means they're drinking the rainwater, maybe they're having some plant food, that's eating. So they're eating and they're breathing, or they're helping us breathe, and they're growing. So something is going to grow, then it's alive. Right? If something's going to do all of those things, then it's alive. So we call that living. Can you say living? Living. So I am living, I'm alive, and I'm living, and you are living, and the plants are living, trees are living, but this piece of paper is not living. It doesn't grow, it doesn't eat, it doesn't breathe, it's not living. Our sounds that we were working with earlier, our sounds are not living, because they're not growing and breathing and eating. But our plants, I have a plant right here actually that I'll show you. Our plants are living, right? Can you see the plant? Inside their soil, and it needs water to drink up, right? And it grows. All right, so if something is living, if something is alive, then it is living. Now, if something is not living, like I showed you, the sound is not living, it's called non-living. So we have living and non-living. I'm going to show you a few things, and I was wondering if you could help me know if they are living or non-living. What is this? A bus, right? A school bus. Does a school bus grow? Does it get bigger? No. Does it breathe and eat? No. So a school bus, is it living, is it alive, or is it non-living? A school bus is non-living. It is not alive, right? A school bus is non-living. What about a tree? Does a tree grow? Yes. Does it drink up the water, the rainwater? It does. That's how it eats, right? So a tree is living. A tree is living because it is alive. It grows and it eats. Now, what about this? Squirrel. Maybe you've seen some squirrels outside. Is a squirrel living or non-living? Did you say it's living? A squirrel is living because just like a tree, it eats and it grows. So these items are living. Do you know what these are? Scissors. Scissors. Do scissors grow bigger? No. Do scissors eat or drink? No. Do scissors breathe? No. So are they living or non-living? They are non-living. They are not alive, so they are non-living, just like our school bus was non-living, right? Okay, we have something else here maybe you've seen outside. What's this? A bird. And because of its red tummy, I bet it might be a robin, right? So birds, do birds eat? They do eat. They eat worms and other things. Do birds grow? From the time they were hatched in an egg, do they get bigger? They sure do, and they breathe. So birds are living. They are alive, they are living. Now what is this? Maybe you've had one of these before. This is a present. It's a box. Does a present grow? No. Does a present breathe or eat? No. So is it living or non-living? It is non-living, you are right. So a present is non-living. And we have just a few more. What's this? A frog. What kind of sound does a frog make? Ribbit, ribbit. Is a frog living or non-living? Remember, ask yourself, does it grow? Does it breathe? Does it eat? So is it living or non-living? It is living. A frog is alive, so it is living. Okay, what about this? You might not even know what this is. When I was a little girl, this is what telephones looked like. We didn't have cell phones. So this is a telephone where you can talk to somebody. Have you seen a telephone that looks like this before? So a telephone, does a telephone grow? Does it eat or breathe? No. So a telephone is non-living. It is not alive. We have one last one, and this is a tricky one. Here's an apple. Do you think the apple would be living or non-living? Well, let me explain something to you. If the apple was on a tree, was on an apple tree, and it grew and it drank from the water that the tree roots absorb, then the apple could be alive. It could be living on the tree. But once the apple comes off the tree, then it doesn't grow anymore and it doesn't drink anymore. So then it's not living. So an apple will start out living and then it will go to non-living. Isn't that funny? So it could go either way. Maybe you could find some things around your house and you could see if they are living or non-living. You could even make an adult could help you make titles like this, and you could sort them into living and non-living categories. So the grass outside my house is living. It's growing and it's eating, and the trees and maybe some flowers outside your house, those are all living things. Maybe if you have some pets, those are living. And the animals, the wildlife we see outside is living. But lots of things are not living. So maybe you can go around your house and see what's living and non-living. Have a good day.